All right, hello, my name is Suin. I'm a sophomore in Bethel 2, and I was born and raised in a Christian household with both my parents being firm believers of Christ. Growing up, I really never thought of God or Jesus, and when I went to church, I only went because my mom and dad would force me to, and the only things I enjoyed were seeing my friends and eating as many donuts as I wanted. As I got older in my faith, my faith in Christ got worse and worse, coming to a point where I would argue with my parents so that I would not have to go to church. I started to envy all the kids who got to hang out and do as they please, while I was stuck listening to a guy who I felt was talking nonsense. I also started to seek the approval of others and base my whole persona after people I dubbed as cool. This led me to fall into a phase where I'd always try to stand out and be that guy that everyone liked, even if that was virtually impossible. This led me to fully stray away from God, and I would laugh at others who devoted their time to Christ, believing I was too good for that. And when COVID hit, my faith in Christ stayed the same, and as virtual house church started, I thought nothing of it and found myself always with the camera pointed to the ceiling and playing Fortnite. After COVID had died down, I started to attend church again, but this time I found myself actually enjoying church and house church, and I saw myself getting closer to God. Unfortunately, during the time of COVID, I had built up an unhealthy relationship with food and often found myself avoiding it overall due to my body image. This led my health and mental health to drastically decline, pushing Christ out of my life, and I found myself unable to do the things I enjoyed. I unfortunately ended up in a recovery center due to my health being so bad, and I started to blame God for making my life so difficult. After I had recovered, I finally accepted who I was with the help of my family, and I started attending church again. During the time between then and now, I found myself really enjoying the community and time spent at church, but I still didn't feel the connection with God, but I knew I wanted to sign up for RJM, but I never knew when. Then one day, this guy David asked me if I want to sign up for RJM, and I agreed with no intention of baptism. But then again, this guy David asked me if I wanted to get baptized with him, but then I was hesitant because I felt I wasn't ready and I wasn't Christian enough. But I soon found out those thoughts shouldn't hold me back from beginning a new chapter of Christ. After getting baptized, I don't feel much different, but I know one day I will fully feel the presence of God and be able to feel the full effect of Him. I want to thank my parents for supporting my journey and always being by my side, and I want to thank my brother Shane for always being the person I looked up to most. I also want to thank PJ for never giving up on me and always sharing his knowledge of God. And finally, I want to thank Bethel too for having open hearts and arms for me. Thank you.